My friend had sent me a pair of pants to hem, so I started my day by removing all of the little stitches. These were really well made, and so I had to be very careful because the stitches were perfectly even and I really did not want to snag any of the fabric. So it took up a bit of a chunk of my day, but that's fine. I kind of find it a little relaxing to slowly remove all of the stitches. It's kind of like when you hand sew something, you get into a bit of a rhythm. It's almost trance-like. And then later on that day, I actually had a stream where we played A Little Witch in the Woods. It's an early access game, but it's really cute and I love playing it. Tuesday, I marked where I was going to serge and then fold up the hem of the pants, trying to make it look as close to the original as possible. I used the white thread already in the serger to quickly roll a hem for a skirt that I'm working on, and tonight's stream was a character sheet for the VTuber model that I'm currently creating for myself. Yeah, so on Tuesday, my serger decided that it just kind of hated my guts. So I took a break before stream and just spent some time reading. Someone in one of my Discord servers once compared sergers to horses, and I have never heard a more accurate representation of one of these weird machines. I have no idea. I rethreaded it several times, but it just said no. Yes, I am sewing over the pins that I have holding the fabric in place. The fabric is very slippery, and I want to make sure that my hems look very professional and nice and neat. So I am taking a bit of a risk here, but I'm confident in my abilities, and it did end up turning out beautifully. And they are all done and ready to be shipped back to my friend. I love it when he sends me stuff to alter. He has the best taste in clothes. Thursday, I got back to work on my skirt. I am actually doing a split skirt on 2 sides, so you can see me marking out where I'm going to have the bows. And these are going to connect the front and back panels, allowing a peek to the white underskirt underneath. The bows themselves are going to be black, and the fabric is the rose print fabric that you can kind of see in the upper left corner. I know black seems like an unusual accent for this fabric, but it really adds a nice contrast, and I think it'll turn out really cool if you just kind of trust the process. Should warn you right now that this bow does not turn out the way I intended it to. But now I know for future reference that this is not the way to make it. Also, my kitten showed up to say hi.
Causing problems.
And here we see the moment that I realize that I have screwed up. Alrighty, back to the drawing board we go. I made this one much simpler, so instead of the triangular shape of the first mock-up, I just went with a rectangular shape. I was a little worried that the gathers in the center might look too big, but it turns out it was the perfect thickness for what I was going for. Now that my test was complete and satisfactory, I decided to add the new measurements to the pattern piece and erase all of the old lines. Friday proved why I should never be left unsupervised, because I was working on the ruffles for the underskirt of the garment that you just saw on my dress form. Working on such big ruffles in such a small area is definitely an experience, but I don't believe I'll be ending anytime soon. For stream on Friday, I played Raft with my friend. We began the story mode for the game. And now I've got to sew all of this together and ruffle it. I torture myself, I really do. So in one of my fashion servers, the sewing challenge for this month is an alteration. So I actually got this outfit several months ago when I was just shopping around like used clothing stores. The top doesn't really fit me, but the skirt is really cute. So I'm going to detach the harness from this skirt and kind of make more of a punk Lolita outfit from it. I'm not really used to sewing with this kind of elastic, but I think it'll be fun. Tassie! You're so loud! I can hear you all the way from the other side of the room. You gonna go to sleep? And take a nap? I thought for a moment that she had like a cough or something just because I kept hearing a loud noise from her. No, she's just purring very enthusiastically. There you are. Gotcha. Finny, are you playing with the hall cabinet again? Finally. That is the... Wait, let me back up. Ow. Take these off for a sec. That is the full skirt remove. Now, it's really lucky that both the harness and the skirt itself had the zipper in the back, so I just have to line them up. I'm hoping to reuse a lot of the stuff that I took apart, because it's synthetic, and I don't like throwing away synthetic if I can, just because it takes like thousands of years to break down. So I will try and reincorporate everything that I can back into the new garment. Yep, all my words just failed me.